When Ronald Reagan first ran for political office, he was already deep into middle age, a former actor with conservative ideas. The 55-year-old Reagan won that race for governor of California, and then another term. Then he went on to serve 2 terms as president.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
In the process, Reagan launched a conservative revolution that dramatically changed the face of American politics.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
He was what he said he was. What you saw was what you got, and what you saw was really good and very American.
We have very few leaders who come along who have this combination of a solid core of reasonable beliefs, a gentleness of their soul, and an ability to communicate optimism.
An immediate freeze on the hiring of civilian employees in the executive branch.
My belief is the Republican Party is dead unless it stands up and erects a standard of principles around which people can rally and says, this is what we stand for.
Well, the trouble with our liberal friends is not that they're ignorant. It's just that they know so much that isn't so.
This attitude is extremely dangerous and belligerent in its tone, although it's said with a quiet voice.
Governor Reagan?
I know the president is supposed to be replying to me, but sometimes I have a hard time in connecting what he's saying with what I have said or what my positions are. I sometimes think it's like the witch doctor that gets mad when a good doctor comes along with a cure that'll work.
I came here with the belief that this country, the people, were kind of hungering for I'll call it a spiritual revival. The whole thing of the 60s and the rioting and so forth and the disillusionment with Vietnam, it seemed that the people had kind of lost faith in the destiny of this country. I told him this statement that has been made by others. We don't mistrust each other because we're armed. We're armed because we mistrust each other.
It's the biggest Republican freshman class since the elections right after World War II. And for the first time in this century, freshman Republicans are being appointed to the powerful committees that deal with taxes and spending.
They are Reagan's heirs. They loved Reagan. They did not love Bush. They did not love a lot of presidents before Reagan, but they loved Reagan. And they mean to put forward a Reagan-esque agenda.